Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Dominic Canaventi. This channel is for the benefit of those of my friends overseas in Africa and other countries who might be contemplating coming to North America. It's called Coming from Africa, the things they never told me. Because there's a lot of things you never get told when you immigrate. There's tons and tons of things that I find every day that surprise me. The cultural shock. Every day I find something strange or something new, and I always say, why couldn't anyone tell me about this? You know, I'll call this the official legal immigrants unofficial handbook. So it explains things that are important. For instance, today in Anoka, Minnesota, it is freezing cold. It's minus 14 degrees Fahrenheit. It's cold. That's why you see me like this. I had heard that it can be cold in Europe and in America. It will be cold when it's warm in Africa. It's freezing. You wonder how people survived all these years. It's brutal. I'm telling you, it's brutal. It says on my phone here, minus 14 degrees F, sunny. In Africa, it can never be so cold and sunny. Yeah, I made that mistake when we got here. Me and my wife thought, let's go shopping because we'd seen the sun. We thought, oh, the sun is out. Let's go shopping. I tell you, we didn't go 500 yards before we came back running because my little mustache was frozen, and I was like, you won't believe it. So the purpose of this video, number one, is just to advise those who might be contemplating coming here that please be prepared for the worst weather. In Minnesota, it is cold. That's why I'm like this. There's one word that is lacking, that you don't find described properly. And you find that here in Minnesota, it's common. It's called layering. You have to layer. Like you see me, this is my cap and hat to protect me from the glare of the sun. So when I drive, I don't have the sun glaring at me. Because the snow itself is white, and when the sun hits it, my eyes weren't used to this. I can't stand it, so I have to use, these are like tinted glasses. They changed. Fortunately, you can find those here. But, you know, you gotta be like this. These are my leather gloves. Take them off. They are leather, and inside there's wool. You've got to protect yourself, otherwise you die of frostbite. And you know, even this hat that I was talking about, it's got flaps, so I can tie this around my ears, so I stay warm and cold. And I always have, for emergencies, another hat inside which covers my ears. As long as your ears are covered, you'll be okay. And then this word that I was talking about covers what's called layering. It's layering when you're like this. See, this is my overcoat. I can take it off. When you find you're too warm, you take some of the clothes off, because they're just layers. Like you see, here I am. You always have to have a scarf, right? And if you feel, it's getting a bit too hot, take off that scarf. Shed it. That's shedding now. Now I've got this leather. Oh no, it might be a bit too cold, so you take it off. Take it off. Yeah? Now here I am. Looking good, right? Yeah, this is looking pretty good. You can go anywhere. You can even go to work like this. It's acceptable. You're well presentable. But also, don't forget, because in your home it's heated, where you work it's heated, when you get to from your home you get into your car, it's heated. So everywhere it's heated until you go outside. That's where the cold, the real cold is. There's such a thing that I never knew before, called wind chill. That's when the wind is blowing, and that's when you need these things to cover your ears. And then when the wind chill is going, you gotta have much more clothes. But just for the purpose of this, I need to shed. Take it off. Just show you. You can take it off, and then you'll be okay once you're well. This is to make sure that you're well protected, and you have a hood to cover it. So here I am. That's my Minnesota jersey. Like this, I could be okay. I can go jogging and all that. I'm okay. But if you are young, if you're not a baby, a baby bloomer like me, please try and avoid these. Try and avoid hoods. If you wear clothes that are hooded, you can be stereotyped, and it's bad. Don't bring yourself to that. Don't be stereotyped. So try and avoid hoods. Maybe just keep to this sort of thing. You'll be okay like that. And then if you're feeling too hot with this, here I am. How's that? Now I'm feeling much lighter. I can do anything like this. I can work, I can do whatever, but this is just like a pullover, right? And if you feel it's getting a little too hot, you want to relax, have a beer with friends, don't drink and drive when you're here. This is not allowed. You will be in big trouble for drinking and driving. So never do it. So, well, for socializing when you're with friends, you'll be okay. You'll be okay. You will, like in shirt sleeves only, like this. Pretty comfortable. You can go to work. You can do whatever you like. And of course, if you really feel you're at home and you want to relax, be in your T-shirt. I just thought I'd warn my friends and those who are coming out to Europe and North America. It's winter. Today is the January 30th, 2015. So be prepared, and thanks for listening to my channel. See you later. Bye-bye.